Can you guys still see me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't see everybody.
Let me see.
Change settings. Oops.
Yeah, we're still here. I don't know.
Okay.
You might have just changed when you change the screen. You should be able to see us.
Darn it.
It's just a view. It's probably.
See, I could only see myself after that, and then I got super shy. Can you guys still see me trying to figure this out?
Yeah. There's, I think the option is the view. There's a gallery view. If you click on the gallery view, that'll show everyone.
Even just on my phone? Change settings. Yeah. I'm just on my phone. Zoom. Yeah. Cancel. Okay, there's just me again. Okay, then I'll just listen. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Is there a better vision like this than before?
It's the same portrait look. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you might have just touched. It's the gallery. There's a gallery and gallery view, and the gallery view will have everybody in there.
Oh, got it.
So.
I see you.
Okay.
See you.
Welcome back.
Hey, Jackie, you said a couple of things about, being walking therapy, right? And then you touched on some things health-wise and being able to cleanse and using alkaline water to, what are some of, the things that you do to help, just cleanse? I think that's really important because we work, I'm coach, so I work on fitness, and we would talk about getting a good sweat and getting those toxins out of our body.
Right. Yeah, I have a sauna. My mom and dad gave me this house. They passed it down to me, and I call it Sanipi, because there's the Nipi sweat lodge, but then in the sauna, so I just named it the Sanipi, and I use that anytime I would come back from performing a lot. I have to try to rebuild my energy all over again, because I pretty much give all that I am to the oyate. And so I also use smudge. Purification is sage. When you purify with sage, it's like 100 or more hours in a split second of prayer. The second you smell that, you'll go right into prayer. And then sweetgrass carries the prayers up to the other dimensions. It just cuts through everything. And then cedar blesses. And when you use all three of those together, it's like when you need super strong prayers, use all three, the sage, sweetgrass, and cedar, and tobacco. And then they recognize it, all the holy ones. I saw that once, even through a vision. I saw that I was here at my house, and there's a road that way. I saw a negative entity coming in here. It made me, like, when I was in it, it covered me. The negative entity was black and ashy, and it made me feel scared and full of fear, and like a scary movie tones in my ears. And then that one went away, and then I saw this pure smoke like cedar, all those holy things that I just said, and it was turning me clockwise. And I felt like love, safety, energetic. So I got to see how those both feel. I did a dance with both of those, and that was in a vision, and I just remembered it now, and I'm glad we documented it. So yes, the smudges are super good.
Yeah, and that's part of the conversations that we have with our youth. Is fitness, is medicine. Well, I learned basketball is medicine when I was in Lower Bowl, but the fitness piece for everybody to exercise and to sweat and get the toxins out of their body, and then start to eat a little differently,
right?
In places where it's a little bit of a food desert, or we eat a lot of canned foods that are on the shelf for months. A lot of preservatives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Poison.
Mm.
Yeah. Where I come from, we have chuck wagons and tombstones.
Oh, that still sounds good no matter what.
Right.
Yeah, I stay away from all those things. I learned through my mom when she fought her cancer that to the things to stay away from. And a lot of it definitely is sugar. If you could just get to a habit of eating the sugars of the fruit instead, that would be such a great thing.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of wanted to just talk about the sources of strength that we use for my program, I guess, the suicide prevention program. And so you really did touch on all of them. So this is amazing. But there's 8 different areas within that wheel. There's family support, positive friends, mentors, healthy activities, generosity, spirituality, physical health, and mental health are in there. And you literally you touched on all of them. But one area that I noticed that you're real passionate about that I kind of want you to touch on a little bit more is that family support, your family, because I could tell you're real passionate about your mom has come up a lot in this discussion. So I just want to hear more about your family. Yeah.
Thank you. My mom and dad met in 1960. My dad came from a broken home. His parents couldn't keep the kids. They got taken away. So they were in foster homes, in and out of foster homes. My dad is a fluent speaker in Hidatsa, and he didn't know how to speak English, but he wanted to learn English. So when he went away to Pure Indian Learning Center, he studied really hard so he can write a letter to the government about how the foster parents were treating his family. And so at a young age, even in 8th grade, he was able to start learning English. And then he told the government how they were being treated. He eventually went on to Flandreau Indian School. And that's where my mom went to school also, because my mom was given up by her mother at an infant, and then her grandmother had to raise her, which is always a blessing in disguise when you get to be raised by your grandparents too. It just seems so special. I don't know how that is, but she's so grateful she was raised by her grandmother. And then she went to Flandreau Indian School, and they never ever parted ever since. They grew up together, and he's a musician. He's recognized in the Hall of Fame for his rock and roll music. He was inducted at Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Wow.
And then like my mom, she was inducted for her impressionistic artwork, which is in Chamberlain. I think they have her recognized there. I never went into that South Dakota Hall of Fame yet, but I know they're mentioned in there. And now those 2 teenagers that came from broken homes, they went opposite of what their parents did. My dad did not want to be like his dad. He loves him and thanks him for life, but he would not want to bring them up, us kids, us 3 girls, up like he was brought up. So you can break that cycle. And they did. And so we were installed, well, mainly me. I don't know what my sisters are doing. Just kidding. Okay, I'm just playing. They let me tease like that. Well, I took my life and I put it into the arts. And here are some of the things. Like this is one of mine. I took this out of a dream. And then I saw an eagle. In my dream, I saw a light and it turned into an eagle and it got closer. And it was this warrior with a headdress on. And then I looked down to the ground and there was a little boy blowing a bear whistle. So the bear are 4-legged and then the eagle is winged. They were partners talking. They were giving each other reports of how it was on earth and how it is in the sky, how they can help with the spiritual warfare. And so then that eagle looked at me and told me telepathically, as long as you have a genuine love for your people, we'll always give you strength and energy. And so that's why I put this heart center right there.
Oh, yeah.
That was a love for always having strength and energy because it's genuine for the Oyate. So that was my message on that particular painting. But my mom, she's like the real master. These are the, oh no.
You okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
That was our first hour in it. Okay, so look at this one. This is the Wakia Oyate. Same things. The Wakia Oyate are moving through now that it is spring. And here's one of mine. I just happen to have all these right here on hand. This is my son-in-law, and I shouldn't be painting him because traditionally I shouldn't even be saying his name. Well, I didn't say his name. And we're not supposed to talk to each other or even be in the same room because it was a high honor, respect. This young man respects me like that. And it's my daughter Josie's companion. And he's a super great grass dancer. And I just asked Josie, I said, can I paint him? And she said, sure. So I did.
Wow.
And that's him. So I did that one. This is my mom's. This is the snow. Shunko Waka.
Wow.
Yeah, she does this. Her painting in your house, office, or any place can change the whole dynamics of your whole house. That's how strong of painter
that's
she
beautiful.
is. And this is the final one. The dog soldiers.
Yeah.
These are the protectors. They were so strong. One native warrior had the power of 10 soldiers. Washichuans. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah. Wow, those are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. This is a spring one.
Are they for
Are
sale?
we running out of time? Yes, they are for sale. They are for sale. And through me, they're half off. Well, actually, you can get these online. They're $1,200 for the chiclets. But for me, they're $600, and that includes shipping. They're 40 by 60. And I am going to go sell those.
Wow.
Someone got to get their stimmy quick here for me.
Yeah, I got mine already.
Yeah.
Last one.
Oh, wow.
This is called Apocalypse. These are all the 4 directions. 4 colors have their duties.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow is the east, keepers of the wind. South is white, keepers of the fire. West, blue or black. It will be blue now since it's spring, keepers of the water. North, red, keepers of Mother Earth. So these are the keepers of the elements.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Thank you for sharing that. That was amazing.
Because you come from a line of artists, Monique.
Yes, I do. And that's one reason why we wanted to highlight artists on every show. Do you see how we have your pictures?
Yes, I remember that day. That's over at Chamberlain by the river.
Yeah. So we wanted to highlight artists on every show. That's something that we decided we wanted to do because I definitely see that strength and that influence on my life as well. Yeah, definitely. Yes. Yeah. Who
is Vic to you?
That's my grandpa. Yeah.
And his murals are all over the place.
Yes. I actually have a picture of you and him together. Actually, I think on my Facebook.
Oh wow!
Yeah, at Aberdeen Powwow. Yeah, at Aberdeen Powwow. There's a picture of you two together. Yeah. I'm
sure he knows my mom too, from the art circuit.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's be sure that we're posting these pictures so that everybody can see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
Where do you live now? Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Where do you